Welcome back to another episode of everybody's favorite Red Mage, episode number 96. I'm Nothing Way, aka Spencer. This is a 5-minute breakdown of a Red Magic the Gathering card, their properties, missed opportunities, and honestly what I think. You can find me on twitch.tv/nothingway for a $0 free experience on MTG Arena. I'll show you how to get it done. Today is the card from Phyrexia All Is One, Urabrask's Forge. 3 mana. 2 colorless and a red artifact rare. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put an oil counter on Urabrask's Forge. Then create an X/1, an X1 red Phyrexian horror creature token with trample and haste, where X is the number of oil counters on Urabrask's Forge. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. I personally believe this is the best red card in Phyrexia All Is One. This is the best red card in the set. I don't care what anybody else thinks. This is what I think. Why? Because this is the first card that I see that's valuable. This is the first card that I see that makes guys. This is the first card that does something. Right? Now, when it resolves, I know it doesn't change the game state, but on the combat turn, it does. So you play it first main. If they don't kill it then, right? If they don't destroy the artifact, right? Then you get, boom. You get a 1/1 creature. And then it has trample and haste immediately, right? Straight up. Card is good. This card is great. It makes guys, right? Now, usually this card would be 10 out of 10 in general if the creatures didn't get sacrificed, right? So a lot of other colors, right? You have white and you have green. The creatures would probably be hanging around. In red, they do have the sacrifice ability, and that is, that's the drawback. But having haste and trample, that's pretty spicy, okay? I don't know if I could put this in a mono red deck. Like, I can't see this in a mono red aggro deck, as the creatures are a little slow. I could probably put it in the mid-range. Probably red-green. This could fit in a red-green pretty well, especially played on turn 1. Or turn 2, sorry. You go turn 1 Llanowar Elf, or, your mana acceleration into Urabrask's Forge. Like, seems good, seems spicy, super happy. I can love that, right? I can be like, ha, turn 1 or turn 2, Urabrask's Forge, start ticking away, start attacking. Gets pretty spicy. My opponents can't deal with it. And if you pair this up, if you can have this with, other cards. What's that other goblin? The goblin, what is it? Goblin War Boss? Goblin War Chief? War Boss, right? Goblin War Boss. Yeah, where it makes a 1/1 creature every time. And I think that's amazing. Like, so if you don't have this card in your hand, you can have your goblin. You can have a lot of creatures happening on turn 3. Turn 3 is a very spicy turn for red. It's the make or break. Like, that is the card that you want to trick your opponent. Okay? It's to trick your opponent into casting sweepers. Right? Now, all decks have sweepers now all of a sudden. So, white decks, you have Wraths, Day of Judgments, whatever. Now you have red, there's a lot of red sweepers. They usually come out on turn 3. Right? And then you have black sweepers at 5, at 3, 5. Like, you have sweepers everywhere. And this is a perfect card to recover post-sweep or to cast in order for them to trick the sweep, right? So you go creature, Urabrask's Forge. They have to sweep or they kill the Forge, like either one. But it's a great recovery card. And I think this is probably the best card in the format. It is the best card in the set. I want to find a way to make this card good in Standard. I don't know if I could see it anywhere outside of Standard right now, but I feel that this is good. It's finally a good pace, okay? Changes, I don't know. It's hard for me to make a better change for this, apart from the, ticking it up, right? This was actually really well made. It fits in the format very, very well. Can't complain. What am I going to give him? First strike? What am I going to give him? Like, let him stay around after the end step to the next end step? What am I going to do? I wish they came out and, before the pre-combat. But whatever. If there's something you see, if you disagree, let me know, okay? Maybe you see something, maybe you think about something that I don't think about, yeah? Let me know with the message or comment down below on Instagram, YouTube, or anywhere, yeah? You can tell me on the podcast too, or on twitch.tv/NoFingWay, right? Next, let me know what other card I should review, yeah? Episode number 96 in the books. Peace.